Good morning, everybody. This is Mike, KO4PDI, the ham fun guy. We're going to do an ISS Pass this morning together. I started early because I figured you guys like to chit-chat every now and then. And already we got Andy Cowley, the world-famous ham radio YouTube follower, Andy Cowley. Love you, brother. You were one of my first people to follow me, and that meant I made it as a YouTube guy with ham radio. Because I used to see Andy on everybody else's chat, and it was incredible. But anyway, God, I need a haircut. Look at that freaking mop on my head. And the beard is getting out of hand. Next thing you know, somebody's going to ask me if I'm Santa. How's everybody today? You all hear me all right out there? I didn't even look to see how many people are watching. Hopefully it's millions of you. And no, it's only 4. But that's okay. But you're a great 4. You're a great 4 people. Thank you so much for following. It is 8 o'clock or just about, like 1 minute to. I'm sorry, 4 minutes to 8. At 8:05, the ISS will be passing over my house. It'll be a 34.8 degree pass. Might as well be 35. Andy's telling me my audio is a 5.9. Thank you so much for getting back to me. Yeah, so this pass is going to be... Yesterday, I had a very productive day on the birds yesterday. Made 21 contacts between 2 ISS passes, and I actually had a rag chew on RS-44 with my buddy John, N2FYA, up in Long Island. Actually, he's in Connecticut. And there was another guy on there. I forget where he was from, but I wrote a message to the guys from CSN Technologies. As some of you know, when I log a QSO, I use the SAT box to do it, right? So if I hit this, I put the person's call sign here. So let's... Just to show you how it works, I'll put KO4PDI, and we'll do a lookup. This isn't going in the log yet. So there's all my information. It tells me the state. I'm in Florida. I'm in the country of the United States. However, you see this line here, right here? I'm trying to get them to put a couple more $ something so that we could put in the notes on the ADIF log, the state and the country. Why do I say that? Well, yesterday I had 16 contacts. I had 21 contacts on 3 different satellites. So the time is always logged, and this information, their call sign, their name, and the satellite name are always logged with each log. And what I want to do is I want to get the state and the country also. So this way, when I have the log in, like, I'm going to save this. I'll delete it before the pass comes, and we'll close that. See, this is how it looks. Look at the very bottom of the page. Here's the contact I just put in. It knows it was the ISS because that's what the program is connected to. My call sign, my grid square, and over here it'll put the call sign of the person I connected with and the satellite, right? And my name. But I would love to have the state or the country or both also here, so that when I'm doing a live stream and I get all these contacts, I can tell people all the different places we went to without having to look them up again. Because what this gives me is grid square, and I can't relate that to a state off the top of my head. But if it had Florida and it had United States, then I would know. It doesn't have to be spelled out. If you just want to do abbreviations, US would be great. But like when I do the Netherlands, like when... Martin comes on here, you know, he's from the Netherlands. So if I just put his call sign in, it's going to come up with his name and his grid square and what satellite we talked on, but it's not going to tell me he's in the Netherlands. I have to look that up on QRZ again, which is not that hard. I can click on the call sign here, and it takes me right to the QRZ page in a new tab. So, by the way, here's my QRZ page, and see what this says on the bottom here. Now on Wires X, my room is the God Bless America room, 43677, bridged to FCS 310, room 38. So if you get on there and talk to me, I got an HT just here on my left that I will pick up, and I can talk to you. And yesterday, Mike KG2MM, we did that yesterday. live on the air. So you guys, you can talk to me. That node is up 24/7, 365. So you can get in there. And if it's ever down, just get in touch with me and I'll check it out and make sure everything goes back online the way it's supposed to. All right. So anyway, we are getting ready to do an ISS pass. And you can see it's not going to be that high. It's going to be 34.8 degrees, which is not bad. So that's good. And then we have 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go until it comes up. It is actually 8 o'clock right now. Actually, it's 8:01 according to the geochron. You can see the footprint of the ISS is southwest of the Yucatan Peninsula, and it's going to pass just south of me on that nice little angle. Should be good. The yellow circle is the footprint of the ISS. The yellow dot to the northeast of that circle is my location in Florida, USA. You can see the moon is about to set by me, and it's also the sun has risen. We are beyond the gray line now. So we're capable of doing lots of cool stuff right now. I haven't even run FT8 today. I'm just sticking to the birds at first. I got everything plugged in there. I got the volume down. Oh, that volume was up. That shouldn't have been up. Let me see. Was that making noise on here? Or is that... Oh, good. It wasn't. Okay. Anyway, we're going to talk on the ISS. I'm just checking to make sure everything's connected. And we are. And you can see in the top right window, that's the 9700 screen you're looking at. You could see it flipping back and forth between 2 meter and 70 centimeter as it adjusts for Doppler. The bird is -9 degrees below the horizon, and it should be coming up in 3 minutes or about there. All right. What's new? I can delete this log entry because that's not legit. That was just a demonstration. Yeah, we're going to try to make some QSOs here. So right now we got Andy on here. Who else is on here? Where are you from? Give me your name or your call sign. Tell me where you're from. We got 6 people watching right now. Thank you, everybody. 5 people watching now. What did I say? Was it something I said? Was it something I said? One person just dropped off when I said we had 6 people watching. I took a shower this morning. I washed my hair and everything. I think I'm going to go get a haircut today, I hope. I have to start putting together my Christmas tree. I have to start decorating it. It's a mess in there right now, and I want to get that cleaned up and ready for the holidays. The outside is all decorated already, so and my neighbor is still doing stuff on his house across the street, so I showed some of that on the stream last night. He's got this cool little mechanical elf in front of his house that plays music. And it's not an inflatable. It's a really nice one. It's something you'd see in a department store window. It really, really pretty stuff. Hey, we got Kilo Quebec for November Bravo Yankee here. I like your setup. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you do. I've been working with this setup for a couple of years now, and I'm very happy with it. I love the sat box. I was the guy that had nobody to teach me satellite stuff. And my Elmer, ND1C, says, yeah, you can talk on satellites. And I'm like, what? Satellites? What are you talking about? And he said, yeah, you can bounce your signal up to the satellite. It's a crossband repeater, and then it retransmits your signal, and more people can hear you. And I'm like, really? He goes, sometimes astronauts from the International Space Station talk on there. And I went, what? Astronauts? I'm like, I want to talk to an astronaut. So I said to him, well, how do you do that? He says, I have no idea. And I'm like, that's not the answer I wanted to hear. You're my Elmer. You got to teach me this stuff. He had no idea. He had done it. He actually had an astronaut contact one time. He was out with James Lee and had no idea what was going on. And James drove out to the middle of a broccoli field, and from their mobile unit in the car, he got in touch with an astronaut on the ISS, and he still doesn't know how he did it. Anyway, I'll continue this story after the pass. Remind me, what's this? What? Bathurst, Calgary. I don't know what that means. What radio am I using? This is the ICOM 9700. It is a 2 meter, 70 centimeter, and 1.2 gigahertz tri-band radio. I never used it on the tri-band thing, but I've used it on the 2 meter, 70 centimeter many times. It has D-Star. It does a lot of stuff, and the sat box can directly control it. And we heard the chirp, by the way, while I was shooting my mouth off, saying that the ISS is at the horizon. So let's start listening, see if we hear anything. I'll continue the ongoing saga of how I got into satellites after the pass. Suffice it to say, oh, there's a big word, suffice it. Suffice it to say that I got hooked, all right? And then I went ape poop. I went ape shit. And I did everything I could to figure out how to do this, how to do it the easiest way, the best way, the smart way. At the time, there were apps. It was Heavens Above. There was GoSat Watch. There was a bunch of other ones, and nobody ever agreed on time and place. The secret to doing satellites well, you got to know when and where they're going to be, and if you don't, you're going to be pissing in the wind. You're not going to get anywhere. So you need to have good data. Once you have the good data, and you know when and where the satellites are going to be and how high they're going to be, now you can start talking about, do I want to do this portable? Do I want to do this like I do it, sitting in my comfortable, warm office, streaming on YouTube? It's possible. I'm not hearing anything yet. Let's try call. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Wow. We are only 9 degrees above the horizon. You heard me clear as a bell coming back. That was great. We can turn down the power now. Go down to 50%. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Anyone, anywhere? Anyone SS? Come on, grab a mic. Nothing yet. I heard somebody there, but I couldn't understand anything they said. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, KO4 PDI, Mike in Palm Coast, Florida. Anyone, anywhere, come on back. I cannot believe nobody is responding. Wow.
Charlie Mike 8, Hotel Echo Alpha.
8 Hotel Echo Alpha?
Here, Charlie Mike 8, Hotel Echo Alpha, 59, Fox Lima 11.
Oh, that Charlie Mike makes that work out better, but I got it now. Charlie Mike 8 Echo Alpha. This is KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Right, Charlie Mike 8, Echo Alpha.
November, Charlie Romeo Echo, please copy. Echo Lima.
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Thank you. Coming back. Charlie Mike 8, Hotel Echo Alpha, Fox Lima 11. Mike X-ray, Fox Mike 14. Who's the Hotel Mike X-ray station? Whiskey 4, Hotel Mike X-ray, W4 HMX, Fox Mike 14.
That's Gary.
W4 HMX, this is Kilo 2 Echo, Romeo Kilo, my grid Fox number 20. Kate K2ERK, we got you, my friend. W4PDI, you out there, Mike?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. KO4PDI is here. I got you, Eric. Kilo 2, Echo Romeo Kilo, and also Whiskey 4, Mike Hotel X-Ray.
73, Mike.
73.
KO4 PDI, November 3, Papa Uniform, Foxtrot, November 00.
Roger, Roger. N3PSU, N3PSU, KO4PDI.
736. KO4 PDI, K2ERK. Pretty much, thanks.
Roger, Roger. Eric, you have a great day.
N3PSU, K2ERK. USL, K2RE. 73 for November 3, Fox. Okay, K2ERK, just clarify. Thank you, 73. 73.
I had the preamp on. KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Whiskey 4 Hotel, Mike X-Ray, Fox Mike 14. Kilo Nancy 4, Whiskey Whiskey. Kilo Nancy 4, Whiskey Whiskey.
Kilo Nancy 4, Whiskey Whiskey, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
USL Mike. Kilo Nancy 4, Whiskey Whiskey. W4
Got him already. Not a busy pass. Saturday morning, everybody's sleeping late. We only got 5 people so far.
Whiskey 4 Hotel Mike X-Ray.
All right, that's him. We got him already. Okay.
Mike X-Ray, Kilo Nancy 4, Whiskey Whiskey. Kilo Nancy 4, Whiskey Whiskey. Good morning, Whiskey 4, Hotel Mike X-Ray, Fox Mike 14.
KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. I guess everybody slept late today. We only got 5 people here. Some days.
It's cold out here, Mike.
It's 66 down here. It's very comfortable. Especially
W4HMX, Kilo Charlie 1.
Kilo Charlie 1, new station. Kilo Charlie 1, station come back, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo Charlie 1, Victor Sugar Radio, FM 31.
Roger, Roger, got you now. Kilo Charlie 1, Victor Sierra Radio, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Good morning, Kenneth.
Morning, Mike, gotcha.
6. We got 6 people. Whoa, we woke somebody up. Is that John? I don't hear N2FYA. We're going to lose this bird any second. We only got a minute and 56 seconds left. We are at 8 degrees and sinking fast. All right. Well, I think we're good. My next ISS pass isn't until 9:42. Yeah, we got a 16-degree pass at 9:42. I might jump on that. RS-38's coming up at 10:27. That's the one that's doing the Series 30 slow scan TV images from NASA. So if you want to get that, RS-38S is the satellite that will be on. That's going to be a great pass. That's going to be at 10:27, so it should be good. And we're losing the bird, so I'm going to turn the volume down on that. I'm going to switch screens over to here. I can take the headphones off. Yeah, the headphones are what I use to hear the radio, because if I had it on speaker, you wouldn't hear it. So in order to feed the radio signal into the mixer, I'll do another. I should do a video on how I connect all this crap together. It was good when I started doing streaming. I had a cursory knowledge audio and video devices and audio sound systems. Now, the computer I started with was a piece of crap. It was old. I built it in 2014. It was slow as anything. The USB ports, there were so many USB ports, it wasn't working. Anyway, I built a new computer a couple of years ago, and that seems to be working fantastic now. And I can stream, and I got a 1 gigabyte up and down internet service, so there should be no buffering, no glitches, no anything. We should just go nice and smooth like any live podcast. We should have no problems. Then I picked up this great microphone, who, if you don't know what this microphone is, this is a Electro-Voice RE.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Did I say Alexa? I didn't say Alexa. Did I say Alexa? Shut up. Anyway, the microphone is a RE27. You'll see a lot of RE20s where this is broken up into two pieces. The one large opening here, there's another one on the other side and one on the top here. This is proof that this is an RE27. It's not a knockoff. I don't think you can get a microphone much better than this. This was the same style microphone that Rush Limbaugh used with his golden EIB mic, if you remember that. It was an RE27. And, since I got this, Greg K6EGG out in California, he's an audio engineer with TV, and he finally picked one up, and he loves it. He was using the Shure SM7 for a while, and then he switched over to this. I showed him mine, and he couldn't believe it. He thought, because I got ripped off once, I bought the Shure SM7 off of TikTok, and it was $80. Well, if you know anything about that microphone, that's a $400 microphone. So Greg told me how to figure out if it was a knockoff, and it was. It was a knockoff. So I ended up returning it and got my money back, which was pretty cool if you ask me. So that was pretty nice. I got my money back. Something just happened to the screen. What happened to my screen? Humberto's name got all pixelated. What happened? Oh, well, I'll figure that out later. Anyway, so the Shure mic was definitely a knockoff, and I got my money back. And my buddy Tim, who I got my Yaesu FTDX10 from, had this microphone, and I looked at him and I said, "Are you selling that?" He says, "You want it?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "How much?" The price he told me was fantastic. So I bought it. And I had to get this connector here that holds the mic. Bring this up so you can see it a little bit. There it is. This is, I got this, the microphone, with the, what is it? It's called the vibration kit to keep it from vibrating. Because the way this is, if I tap the desk like that, you hear it on the mic because the vibration travels through the arm into the microphone. But all I had to get was this thing here. Where is it? This right here. I had to get, and I put a right angle on here instead of keeping it sticking straight down. I have a right angle on the wire to put less stress on it. But this microphone, I can't believe the audio quality out of this mic compared to my Rode mic that I was using before this. I can't believe it, and I love it. I love this, and this is connected to the radios. So when I'm talking to people on a satellite, I'm going through this microphone. Same when I'm doing HF with my FTDX10. When I'm talking on that, I'm using this microphone, and it actually works fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So I love it. Anyway, enough about me. I was telling you the story about how I got into satellites. So my Elmer, Jim, says to me he has no idea how it works. And I was off on a quest to figure out how to talk to satellites. That's the thing about ham radio. There are so many little niches in ham radio. There's FT8, PSK 20, whatever it is, and all this other stuff. There's so many different avenues. You could use wire antennas. You can use beam antennas. You can do 2 meters, 70 centimeter local repeaters, or you can get on HF and talk to people all over the world on 100 watts on a wire. So I fell in love with satellites first. So my quest began to find the best way, the easiest way. Now it's point and shoot. I go to the sat box. If it says there's a satellite coming, I hit on that, tells me where it is. It tells the rotator where to point the antennas, tells the radio how to adjust for Doppler. And next thing you know, I'm talking to somebody in another part of the world. I have talked to people in Venezuela, Panama, Mexico, Canada. I remember one time I got more in the early, it was a south to north pass. I got Panama first, then I got Mexico, then I got like Kansas and Texas, and then I got Canada in one pass. So look at the amount of distance I can get my signal out on satellites. On one pass, I could talk to Panama and Canada. They're so far apart, it's not even funny. It's like half a planet away, but yet I'm still able to talk to them both. So yeah, I got Venezuela yesterday on RS-44, which is pretty good. So yeah, so then I just fell in love with satellites, and I said, let me just find the most efficient way for me to do this. And this is it, using the 9700 with the SAT box from CSN Technologies, and the rest is history. I fought over different apps. I worked with all kinds of apps. Hey, Iman came to the game. Hey, Iman. So I worked with all different kinds of apps, and the problem was nobody agreed. There was no place. When I started, there was no place other than Sean Kutzko's videos on DX Engineering to learn about satellites. You had to find it. There was no simple way of doing it. Now you got, I'm waiting for Ham Radio Prep to put out a satellite course. I would help them with that if they wanted to do that. There are so many different ways you can learn satellites. The best part is you just need your tech license to do this. Even linear satellites you can talk to on a tech license, which is very similar to doing HF, because you have a wide bandwidth of area you can speak in, so multiple people can be having conversations at the same time, just like on HF. And I love it. So yeah, that's it for today. I think I might come on again later. I got things to do around the house today. It's Saturday. It's going to rain all day, so we're not going out. So I'll be home. Hopefully there's no thunder and lightning because I don't want to, or heavy wind because I don't want to have to take down my tower. I don't think it will be. Just be a little rainy. That's all. All right. On that note, everybody, you guys have a great day. This is KO4 PDI. And Iman got here right at the last minute. And now we're getting ready to get off. All right. We'll catch you later, Iman. You have a great day. And just remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. All right? At least not without me. Call me first. We'll do it together. How's that? KO4 PDI. I'm going to say 73, everybody. Catch you again later. Take care. Bye-bye. KO4 PDI clear.